Good evening. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Mark, an MUFC fan, and you know what it is, guys. It's the morning views and the morning update, and your boy is back. You know what I mean? He is back. He's awake after a long night and a very interesting watch along on the Manchester United preseason, guys. I have some good news and I have some bad news, guys. What do you want first? Let's start with the bad news. I'm a kind of guy who like to progress to the better things going forward, guys. Big up to all of you. I hope you're well. Good morning to you, Stephanie Griffith. Good morning to you, Mark Davies. I hope you're well. You know what I mean? It's one interesting thing after another. Luck seems to not be on our side when it comes to injuries. Two more players walk off the field hobbling, guys. It's disappointing. Marcus Rashford got a knock, limped on his way out of the stadium last night. Anthony also came off the field injured. We're waiting on further reports as to see what is happening with these two players. And I have to say, it's been quite the interesting situation. The Brazilian forward exited on the 86th minute and looked disconsolate as he headed straight down the tunnel. It was an interesting situation with Anthony, guys. Rashford got stepped on. So that's another worry right there. We already have two strikers out based on the fact, Hoyland pulled his hamstrings, a minor injury, so they're resting him. It would have been normally 3 weeks, but they said, you know what? Let's take 6 weeks rest. Let's do the recovery slow. And this is the same approach that they're taking with young Leny Yoro as well, guys. Initially, the reports of a hairline fracture, I said to you guys 3 to 6 weeks. Well, they decided to double the time so that he rests more and they take a little slower approach to the rehabilitation. That way they can, bolster a better, future performance from the player. So it's one of those things that is really interesting right now, guys. But getting on to some little more positive news, Amad Diallo had a brilliant performance last night. And guys, what can we say? Is he the answer to the right-hand side? Well, apparently it looks like it, guys. Brilliant goal, good assist. Should have had 2 assists. You know what I mean? But, sometimes that's how it goes. But the energy we're seeing from the youngster, it's really clever, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. What are you guys thinking about Ahmad? What are you guys thinking about the performance of young Harry Amas? He grew into the game, got a great assist at the end. It's been a decent performance, and Manchester United intensity levels seem to be productive. I'm not going to say too much because at the end of the day, it is preseason, guys, but you know what it is. It's decent performance, and it's what we've been expecting to see all preseason. It's actually better than last preseason. I know you're worried, Mark, but don't worry. We'll be fine. We will be fine. Trust me. My name is Mark too. Trust me. From one Mark to another, we will be okay. I promise you. I promise you. Let's look into some transfers that, should be expected to happen, coming up very soon. There's some interesting reports coming in. You know what I mean? It's really interesting right now. There seem to be some negotiations happening for a player of interest to Manchester United. I'm talking about Richard Rios. West Ham, Leicester, and Everton have got their eyes on him. Let's see if a deal could be negotiated and Man United could swoop in and snap the deal up at a lower cost than if we went in initially ourselves. Let's see how it goes, guys. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays off. I will be talking about De Ligt because I'm hearing some movement that there is some possibility that De Ligt could be on his way to Manchester as soon as this afternoon. Guys, there's reports coming in that Wan Bissaka is set to accept the deal. Man United are set to receive an offer for Wan Bissaka that they are going to accept today, pushing this deal through, hereby allowing the domino of players' outgoings and incomings to begin at Manchester United. As you see, the title is called August Rush, and right now we're likely to be in a mad rush to bring in 3 to 5 players into the club. Three of them being midfielders and 2 of them being centre backs. It's going to be very interesting to see how it goes. And yes, we're also bringing in Mazarawi, so that's going to be 3 by 3. It looks like it's going to be around, maybe I would say honestly 5 to 6 players coming in the club. As you know, they're looking at Ugarte, who should be coming in on a loan with an obligation to buy within the next 48 hours. As Jao Neves, signs his deal and passes his medical, Ugarte must be put on the exit. So he's going to be coming to Manchester United. It's going to be very interesting to see how we get these deals done, guys. Keep in mind that the domino has already begun. There's some information coming in that once Wan Bissaka accepts the deal, that Mazraoui and De Ligt comes in as a pair, guys. This is the new reports coming in. Man United and Bayern Munich are set to agree on a fee that they mediated in the middle, somewhere between £38.5 million plus 5 in add-ons. It's going to be very interesting to see how that goes. I cannot confirm that we're getting a here we go today, but deals are definitely close and being accelerated so that they can probably be done with in the next 24 hours. Guys, there's interesting reports coming out of Turkey right now where there is said to be some mullings over a deal being prepared with an offer coming from Fenerbahce and Jose Mourinho to Manchester United for none other than Victor Lindelof. Let's see how that goes. If the Swede leaves, that's another centre-back that might be coming in as well. And as you know, we have quite a few centre-back targets, guys. There's some young offers on the market as well. We definitely need to be looking into a right back as well. Because, you know, Mazraoui can back up the left back situation. So let's see how that goes. And Roberto Antonio, I've been talking about young Maximilian Bayer. And I think Manchester United, you know, they have gotten wind that he's preferable to coming and move to Manchester United. It's going to be left to be seen if we actually make the move. But I think it's going to be something that happens very late in the window. We're going to attack this target with some vim at the end when we get most of the players out, get most of the signings in, and we could afford to dilly-daddle, spend a little bit of money, and see how it goes. It's going to be very interesting, guys. Keep your eyes on the transfer market. There's lots of things happening around Manchester United as we are speaking because Manchester United has received confirmation that Leny Yoro and Rasmus Højlund for the next 6 to 9 weeks will be unavailable. Now, Rasmus Højlund will be out for 6 weeks. Leny Yoro, 9 weeks. And now this means we need to bring in some backup and we need to bring it in fast. There's some reports coming out that the Manuel Ugarte deal is set to be the first deal completed, as you know, because it's going to be a loan option with the obligation to buy. And after that, you should see the arrival of Mazraoui and De Ligt. There's also some strong indications that we will be going in for another midfielder. Possibly Rabiot could be signing today. We're hearing some reports coming out of Anderlecht that they are prepared to make a bid for Christian Eriksen. Let's see how it goes. It's set to be somewhere near the region of what Man United are asking for, but just a bit short. Let's see if Man United takes the deal and does the deal. It's going to be very interesting to see how it goes. And, you know, I'm also really, really interested in to see if there's a surprise defensive signing additionally to Manuel De Ligt as well, because I've been hearing a lot of reports about Antonio Silva and his agent trying to force a deal to get him out of Benfica somewhere with a down payment of £32 million. You know, with the rest of cash would be paying in terms. Let's see how that goes. There's a lot progressing in this current moment. I know we have slowed down the transfers, but right now it seems like it's about to kick off again. Guys, what are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know what you're thinking. Don't forget to smash the likes and subscribe. Every single like counts. It helps the channel grow and suggests the channel to the very next viewer. Guys, it would be so amazing if we could add more members to the community, as it will grow the channel and we will become an army with a large voice and a lot of dynamic views. Big up to you guys coming in. Let me bring in there's some other reports coming in about some transfers that should be done this summer. It's going to be interesting to see how they get done. The rumors on Rabiot is that he's already received an offer from Manchester United, which he has been mulling over for some time now. He has rejected offers from not only Juventus, but other clubs such as Liverpool and Bayern Munich that were coming in offering him a possible option, as you know. And let's get into the story. I just wanted to confirm this for you guys, so you guys, know for sure I'm not making anything up on Manuel Ugarte. And Dan Ashworth has been specifically working on this deal along with Jean-Claude Bank, as Man United could get Target on a loan as the club open up. And it's interesting to see that we've been patient and the business that we've been doing have been working for us this summer. Paris Saint-Germain are open to letting Manchester target Manuel Ugarte leave the club on a loan with an option to buy this summer. PSG are on the verge of completing a deal 70 million euros for signature of Benfica midfielder Joao Neves in the ongoing transfer window. The Parisians now feel that there's a need to move on a few players to balance their books, and Ugarte is one of the first names on the discussion. Manchester United have been linked in talk with the PSG and for the Uruguayan midfielder, but they are yet to match their financial expectations. However, according to French sports daily L'Equipe, PSG are now open to different solutions in order to move the midfielder on. The French champions still do not want to lose money on their 60 million purchase from last summer. However, they are now prepared to accept a loan offer with a high purchase option for Ugarte in the ongoing transfer window. It remains to be seen whether Manchester United press the accelerator for their pursuit of Ugarte, given PSG are now ready to loan him out. And guys, this is exactly what United were waiting for. You're going to hear news about this coming in very soon. We're going to be pouncing on this exclusively. I can guarantee you that Manchester United are not playing when it comes to these news. You know what I mean? Because one thing is for certain, we need the bodies in for the start of the season. The players need time to bed in. They need to get into training sessions. So we definitely have to get these deals done as soon as possible. These injuries are not making things light for us, but there's also some reports coming in. You know what I mean? Pole position, it's said that Manchester United are in currently at the moment. And yes, guys, I'm talking about the one and only that most of you guys dislike a lot, Rabiot. And Adrien Rabiot is set to be coming into the Manchester United squad with a fee for somewhere in the region of 140k per week, which is less than Eriksen's wages, I might add. So he's coming in on the fee of 140k per week, and he's going to be probably a Manchester United player within the coming days. It's very interesting. I know a lot of players and fans have not been interested in Rabiot, but he's a very talented player. In my honest opinion, he comes in and offers something positive for Manchester United, not just defensively in the midfield with keeping the ball, driving the ball forward, but he has a very good passing range from deep. So he's going to improve us, guys, and I think it's definitely something for the future. It may seem like a signing we done under the Glazers before, but this guy is actually talented and a workhorse. He's usually very hardworking at what he does. So big up to them for getting this deal done, and I will accept this 100%. Yeah, he took 140k a week, bro. That's the offer we gave him. He's willing to accept that offer, and he's not demanding anymore. So it's pretty interesting to see that, and that's why I'm saying get him through the doors. 140k per week is 100k less than I initially thought it might have been. I thought he might have demanded something exorbitant like above 200k, but it's just 140k, guys. You know what I mean? At 140k, that's cheaper than Eriksen. Eriksen is being paid currently 210k per week, and he has no legs. So in my honest opinion, this is a very good deal, guys. A very, very good deal. Astute, good business. It's going to improve us and make us better. And that's the most important thing. It's what moves it's not how far the needles move, but it's the matter of fact that the needle moves forward in a general direction, guys. That's my honest opinion on that. I know some people might disagree, but at the end of the day, progress is progress, no matter how little it is. And sometimes it's best to be slow and steady than to be quick and unstable. You know what I'm saying? And guys, there's also some reports coming in, like I have been reporting yesterday, that it is very, very possible that Casemiro could still be walking out the doors as his agent is in a second round of talks with Saudi Pro League clubs. It's going to be left to be seen if this deal is done. It could be very interesting in my honest opinion, but at the same time, I'm looking at it from two perspectives, that he could stay here and provide that experience to some of the youngsters, or we could move him on and bring in the likes of possibly a Vermaelen or maybe a Zubamendi or something like that to replace him. It's going to be interesting, guys. What are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know what you're thinking. Exactly, bro. I don't know why some people be so hard on the guy, bro. I know some people dislike how these stories that heard about his mom and whatnot, but any parent would want the best for the son. So I could understand her role and what she doing, and And to be honest, bro, that had nothing to do with the football on the pitch. If he going and win first on the pitch, who cares if his mom is baby him like a mama's boy? I don't care about that, bro. And guys, like I've been saying, Casemiro, you know, his agent has started a second round of talks with Saudi Pro League clubs. Let's see if this is proven successful. 100%. It's a 50-50 situation for me. He can go, and if he stays, well, you know, so be it. I think he would still provide something to the team, whether or not on the field, but definitely on the training ground. So it's one of those things where I'll keep the eyes open, guys. Big up to all of you coming in. It's been a really short preview, guys, because as you know, I have not really slept too well. I need to get some sleep. I also have to do a short meeting before I get some Z's, but I will be back at lunchtime to give you a massive update. There's some breaking news that should be coming out, but I have not been able to confirm it just yet. So it makes no sense for me to say anything other than, you know, when I come in the midday stream. Guys, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Big up to all of you legends, especially, you know, big up to you guys, Brendan Chappelle, Roberto Antonio, Mark Davies. Big up to Stephanie Griffith as well. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. And I'm sorry that this stream is so short, but it's only just a brief view of updates that I have this morning. And you know me, guys, I don't want to waste your time. I want to be giving you fresh news and all the news accurately as best to my ability. So most likely, guys, I will be back at 2 p.m. UK, or maybe just about 2 p.m. UK, you know what I mean, or 2:30, to give you guys a major update in the mid-afternoon. Stay tuned for more information, guys. It's been your boy, Mark, and MUFC fan. And guys, thank you so much for all your support. Keep smashing those likes. Every single like counts. Every time you smash a like, it shares the channel around to a next possible viewer and next possible member of our community. Big up to all of you guys coming in. Hope you guys have a great start to your morning. Manchester United won, but we suffered 2 injuries as well. Let's see how that goes. It's 4 injured players now. Definitely something is going to be done by the structure to not only appease their frustrations, but those of the fans. Big up to you guys again, and I will see you all later. Oh.